Welcome back to the slaughterhouse that is the GWK Stadium here in Kimberley, where, yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. That was the score at halftime. 5 for Moshekwi and 10 for Sundowns. We're still scouring the record books. We'll confirm for you what the biggest winning margin ever was. I can tell you that Kaizer Chiefs have beaten teams 9-0 and 8-0 before in the same competition. But it's the first way we've had 10 goals scored in halftime. And by halftime, I'm sure that is a record that will not be equaled anytime soon. Now, there's changes that's going to happen, of course. One wonders what Cornelius Brandt had said to his players. He says, look, guys, the horses have bolted on this one. Little for us to play for. Let's just try and get a goal. Sundowns are going to make a double change. They might as well, really. I would even change the goalkeeper while I'm at it. I've got to say, Sundowns have been brutal. They've been ruthless. But they've also been thoroughly professional. None of the showboating. You would have thought they'd be playing with the ball, standing on the ball and doing funny things like that. They've been thoroughly respectful and been thoroughly professional in the way they've gone about this demolition. Double change then. The first one here is Waltama Ponyani. As I said, no relation to the great Mapa. But he's come on for Temba Zwane. Waltama Ponyani is a centre back. He's a former under-20 international. He's known as Chopper. And that's Samuel Julius, who's from Kimberley. He's a teenager, gets a run out here. Good to see him being given a run here. And opportunity for him as well to enjoy the limelight. Then Fred Slambert is the other Slambert who's now been introduced. The cousin of Gusman Slambert was substituted in the first half. So John Khabarani is on for Marvin Moseki. Khabarani plays as a striker. So in fact, 2 strikers have been introduced in Slambert and Khabarani. Philip Tingani is the man in charge, and he'll get us underway any moment from now. So let's see what happens in the second. If Sundowns can carry on at the rate that they were, this will be a real massive scoreline, I tell you. As Sundowns get us under, or rather, Powerlines get us underway. And he keeps it in play. He's still looking for his hat-trick. He won't rest until he's got his hat-trick. Once more, he's already got a hat-trick. Soon we're going to get to a situation where you're struggling to find a player on the field who hasn't scored. Well, I say that, but actually there are quite a few who haven't scored. We've only had 3 scorers, Kekana, Henyekani, and Moshekwi. Corner for Sundowns. How long will it take them to get another one? Moshekwi with a little flick. Zeze from Moshekwi to chase. Yes. And I can tell you that it's quite interesting, really. Romy Tat has had a chat with the 2 coaches. Now here this Johan Niskins must be some kind of a sadist. He's told his players to show no mercy. Go for the kill. How much more of a kill can you go for here? If ever you heard like the words flogging a dead horse come to mind. Here comes more of a kill. Kekana, being a little bit too generous there. Wanted to lay off a pass to Moshekwi for Moshekwi to get 6. And he's not happy with that because, but as I said, Sundowns have been brutal. They've been merciless, but they've also been thoroughly professional in what they've done out there. No showboating. They've just kept going forward, looking for more and more goals. Cornelius Brandt tried to encourage his senior players to lift him. He says, get over the stage fright. Let's go for the goal. All we want is just one goal. Something for the fans to take home with. Now, cross comes in here. Powerlines struggling to clear their lines and could have been punished there, but that effort was well off the mark from Maponyane. What a name to carry. As I said, Cornelius Brandt just telling his boys, I could see, he said they looked that they had stage fright. Who wouldn't have stage fright against Sundowns? Well, couldn't finish it up there, Henyakani. In fact, it wasn't Henyakani, beg your pardon. It was Julius who had a chance to get on the score sheet. Now then, can they get on the score sheet? That's all it's about now for Powerlines FC. Just to have a little one on there, on that scoreboard. Put some respectability to it. As I said, it is a true measure of the gulf between their sides. As I said, we're looking at South Africa as probably with the club with the most resources in South African football. They are top of the Premiership against the club really that are composed of part-time footballers. And young boys as well. 23, the average age. Nyasha Moshekwi, the destroyer-in-chief, goes for more. Kekana wants more. Takes a fourth just for fun. 11-0. Johan Neskens is happy. That's what he wants. He says, show no mercy. They must know they've been in there with South Africa's top club. Kekana has gone on to 4 goals now. He's going to score more goals. Well, he already has scored more goals this afternoon than he has scored all season. Nyasha Moshekwi, before this game, had 6 goals. He's already on 5. Looking for a 6th year's Nyasha Moshekwi. This is brutal. Ndledle. Working it wide. Yeah, in fact, it's 11 goals for 11 players. But the goal comes from 3 players. Only 3 players have scored. This isn't quite incredible that you'd have a scoreline like that with only 3 players scoring. This was Hlompo Kekana's 4th, set up by Moshekwi. Just drills it past poor old Tabang Low. It doesn't matter, he'll remember this day. I hope that the Sundowns players will hand over their jerseys to the Powerlines players. Julie's dispossessed. Well, or rather, that was Walter Konyane that was dispossessed. Calvin Marlin will not want to concede a goal, I can guarantee you that. He's only made 1 other appearance this season, and he conceded 3 in that game as Sundowns lost 3-0. So he will not want to concede a goal. Dominguez hasn't scored. He would want to join in the fun. They say that this is... Now here's a chance again now for another goal. Moshekwi's got half a dozen. Six goals for Nyasha Moshekwi. That's the same number of goals that he scored all season. So, just like that, he's taking his tally to 12 for the match, and in the process has also scored Sundowns 12. Set up nicely. The easiest of finishes set up by Dominguez. Yeah. As I said, if this were a boxing match, it would have been stopped a long time ago. But it's football. He has to stay out there for 90 minutes. Well, he doesn't have to stay out there for 90 minutes, but You have to keep pushing. He will stay out there for 90 minutes because Powerlines have made all their changes. Even if he would have wanted to, I don't even think he would want to go off. Why should he? Most extraordinary here. We are rewriting the record books, no doubt. Tabanglo being chipped. All they want is one goal, but they're about to concede another here. Oh my word! How cheeky is that? Oh dear! A goal on debut. Kimberly Bourne, Samuel Julies gets on the score sheet. Oh, and what a cheeky little finish. 13-0. Touches, glimpses of Lionel Messi there. It's easy to be cool when you're under no pressure. There you have it, folks. As I said, it's not a scoreline that would be unusual here at the GWK Stadium. But they normally they'd be playing with an oblong ball here. Julies. Moshekwi. Dominguez chasing it. And they've already scored 3. How many more have they scored now? 3 more in the first 10 minutes of the second half. Sundowns are playing under instructions to show no mercy. You've got to be ruthless. And that's all about being professional. This is cup football. It doesn't matter whether it's cup football. It doesn't really matter whether you lose by 1 or by 10. You will go out anyway. Goal difference is not going to be an issue in the cup competitions, but it's all about attitude. Now then, here comes an opportunity for Moshekwi to make it 7. Henyekani gets a hat-trick. 14-0. Yeah, no, it is a slaughtering. Tabanglo, spare a thought for him. 60. This is now Richard Henyekani's hat-trick completed. 14-0, Mamelodi Sundowns lead. I wonder whether the guys on the bench are itching to get out there just to score. This is like a training ground routine, really. Cross coming in, and the easy finish for Henyekani. Wanna take it back to, oh, here comes more trouble. Nyasha Moshekwi. Oh, Tabanglo. Even the nerves are getting the better of him. Even the easy stuff he can't do now. When we dig into the history books, twice we've had a scoreline of 16-0. And that was in the first round of this competition in 1976. And Amazulu beat a team called Bizana All Stars 16-0. Cheese Boy wants a bit of the action. Leboham Mokoena will be the last player to be introduced by Sundowns if he does come on. I'll take you through all the record books. I'll take you through all the what the record book says about the largest wins, courtesy of Super Disc's own encyclopedia of football, Mark Gleason. They said Bizana Lucky Stars lost 16-0 in the Benson and Hedges Cup first round in 1976. I was 4 years old. In 1986, there's an opportunity. Good save. Good save, keeper. In 1986, Amazulu again did it, beating Ford Pirates 16-0 in the first round of the Nedbank Cup. Sundowns miss another there. That was in 1986, as I say. So that wasn't a long time ago. First round of the Nedbank Cup. In 77, Lamontville Golden Arrows beat Richmond Junior Aces 14-0. So that's been equaled here this afternoon. Wits University once beat a team called Cardiff City 14-0 in the Nedbank Cup. That was in 86. So Sundowns need to get to around 16 here if they want to be taken seriously. Just under an hour of football played, and remarkably we have seen 14 goals. Mamelodi Sundowns have conceded 14 goals in 18 Premiership matches this season. Today they've scored as many in one game. And it comes. Corner. So there have been plenty of goals scored in the competition. But as I said, in the recent past, I mean 86 is not a long time ago. That's when Wits managed to score 16. And Amazulu did likewise as well in 86. Extraordinary. By the way, while we're at it, of course, you know, Super Disc is your home of football, it's your home of sport, it's your home of everything. Let me just give you a bit of news that a bit of breaking news that I've just received is that Chelsea of the English Premiership have sacked Andre Villas-Boas. There's a big surprise. 60 minutes gone, 14 goals scored, and Sundowns are not done yet. They've been ruthless. Dominguez still hasn't scored. Looking for one there. Chance here! Goodness me. From Pakekana. Again. Is there a rule against anyone else scoring here? Shompo is now on 5 goals. You can see the Sundowns fans that say, stop the fight. Stop the fight, referee. 15-0. Sundowns here. Nice little touch there. Nice finish from Kekana. Easy as you like. And they now lead. As you see the finish from another angle, Tabanglo is helpless really and powerless to stop this. Powerlines FC now trailing by 15 goals to 0. That's 3 tries to 0. In another sport that would have been paid here. It's absolutely extraordinary. But here comes Sundowns looking for more. But at least Johan Neskens is going to show some mercy, because he's going to pull off Nyasha Mushekwi. Mushekwi has scored 6 goals already. And as a player down for Powerlines FC. Here's another gem for you in terms of the history of big scorers. A player called Hendrik Harley once was a record. He's a top scorer in one game. Scored 9 goals in a game. He scored 9 goals in a game. He was originally from Namibia, and he also played at Kaizer Chiefs. Shots here! Great save! Wonderful save there from Tabanglo. As I said, this Hendrik Hardy, who scored 9 goals in a game, also played for Chiefs, and apparently he was sadly killed in a car crash a few years ago. As I said, this segment of Super Disky was brought to you by Mark Gleason. Many thanks. Many thanks to Gleason for that. Now then, starting to enjoy themselves a bit there, but now it's gone offside. They need a goal. They should just be pushing men forward. Doesn't matter if Sundowns score more. Nyasha Mosheku is going off. At least Niskin's showing he's got a heart. He scored 6, and now he's going to make way for Leboham Mokoena. Well done, Nyasha Mosheku. So that record of 9 goals in a match will stand for now, but Trompokekana is still out there. He can get 4 more easily. Flag stays down. Here's a chance here now. Can they get one? Oh! Donfred Slambert did so well. Put across, but he couldn't find the finish. Great run here from Donfred Slambert. Just looks up there, sees there's a man in there. Just couldn't get there. I say push more men forward, Powerlines. Doesn't matter if Sundowns score. Really, it doesn't. It's detail at this stage. Dominguez, he still wants a goal. Could be a chance here for another for Henyakane. Oh. Dominguez joins in the fun. He gets his first of the game. 16-0. Look at the look on Johan Niskin's face. He wants more. Pelembe's got his first. Well, the humiliation continues. That's a football lesson that's being dished out here. Mamelodi Sundowns have virtually scored with every chance that they've created. As I said, there have been a couple of 16-0s. Mama Zulu haven't done it twice, as I mentioned. So Sundowns have joined that rank. They've joined that club. They want more here. They're going to make it 17. So they are now joint holders of this all-time highest score. We're talking now in the modern era, really, of the game when, at least as far back as records can be traced, I imagine there might have been a few 21-0s in other divisions and that sort of thing. And that's all. But I said, as recently as 1986, we had a 14-0 win. So, for Amazulu against the Ford Pirates from PE. Samuel Julius, who scored as well, wants another chance for a goal. Offside flag, that won't count. So they've scored 16 and they've had 1 disallowed. Just to be fair. Here come Powerlines FC now. As I said, push more men up forward. Go in search of this goal. If they get a goal, this place will explode. Here they come now. Wanjali puts in a tackle. Oh, nice football here from Powerlines FC. There's a real chance here. Oh, Calvin Marlin, have a heart. No, that's not what it's about. They are being thoroughly professional, and I can't overemphasize that. How often would you have seen in the PSL a team leading like this, score 16-0, still going for more goals? You won't see that happen. You would hardly ever see that happen. In fact, what will be happening right now, people will be standing on the ball doing all manner of tricks and all that. But Sundowns have been respectful of their opponents, and they've been thoroughly professional. Massive credit to them. Massive credit. And in the same breath, massive credit to Johan Niskins for laying down the law. Cornelius Brandt, spare a thought for the coach of Powerlines FC. What are you still saying to the boys at this stage? As he talks to the son of the owner of the club, Levin Ontong. This doesn't look too good. Dr. Mampur has received a head injury, and in the meantime, the referee has allowed a water break. It's okay, nothing too serious here. As he walks away, maybe just got a bit of a clout to the ear. Let's show you the 6 goals that we've seen in the second half so far. As Sundowns continued the assault. And this was the first of the second half from Pokekana with a pile driver. And then another one was to follow. Easy setup for Mushepi by Dominguez. Nicely set up for him. And making mistakes at the back as well by Powerlines FC, and a nice cheeky goal in his first appearance for Mamelodi Sundowns. Samuel Julius with a Lionel Messi-esque finish. Richard Henyekani got his hat-trick finally, and Kekana got another one for good measure. And then Dominguez get his first of the game. And just by doing that, Sundowns now become the joint holders of that all-time goal-scoring record in this competition. They will want to break it and own it. It's going to take a long time before you're going to see a team score 16 goals in less than 70 minutes of football. Oh, but the flag is up. Put that flag down, linesman. It wouldn't have counted anyway. He missed it, sadly. Slambert in there again. Sad. Oh well. He's giving it away to Slambert. Still they keep coming, Powerlines. I can feel the whole nation raring them to get a goal. Here it comes, Henyekani. Cuts it across. Dominguez gets 2. Sundowns set a new record. 17-0. And we still have 20 minutes to play. We still have 20 minutes to play. And the Sundowns fans are thoroughly enjoying this. Dominguez, the latest on the score sheet, set up by Henyekani. They are scoring at will at the moment. It's the Nedbank Cup for you. That is the magic of this competition. Powerlines FC, by the way, we've run out of space for all the goal scorers. That's why we're not showing you the goal scorers, because there could be another one here. Keepers all at sea. Oh no, here's another goal. That's 18-0. Lebohang Mokoena, who's just come onto the field, I wonder if Johan Neskens is satisfied now. He said, show no mercy. 18-0 as Lebohang Mokoena joins in. Look at the keeper fumbling around there. Takes his time. Dominguez. Mokoena can walk it into the net. They say it's like taking candy away from a baby. But I know babies that could have put up a more of a fight. This has been brutal. So the latest is Lebohang Mokoena as Sundowns make it 18. I think we're on for 20 here, folks. We are on for 20 goals here because we've still got 20 minutes remaining, and Johan Neskens has still got his game face on as it's a chance for Henyekane now. It's 19. It's Cheese Boy. Not Henyekane, I beg your pardon. That's his second in quick fire time. His second goal in a minute. That was Richard Henyekane who got the goal. Let's correct it. Richard Henyekane was the scorer. Have a look here. It is Henyekane. Just keeps his cool, rounds the keeper. And Henyekane now. Well, finished off by Henyekane, and that takes his tally. Henyekane takes his to 4. He's got 4 now. 19-0. 20 is on. 20 will be the target, no doubt, for Sundowns. No one has left the ground. Not even the supporters. No one has left the ground. Not even. But why would they want to leave? I mean, they're witnessing something quite extraordinary here. They're witnessing the top club in the table in the Premiership at the moment dishing out a footballing lesson to the part-timers of Powerlines FC. So they also be witnessing a little bit of history, so no reason to leave the ground. Leaving the ground would suggest that they are somehow upset or they expected a different result. As I said, it's all academic here. It's all about the record books now as Dominguez looks to set up Henyekane. 20 up. Henyekane has his 5th. He is destroying his homeboys here, Henyekane. Showing no mercy for his homeboys with his 5th of the game. Mamelodi Sundowns. Tabang Low. What an afternoon he's had. He's had to pick the ball out of his net 20 times. Extraordinary. But it's worth pointing out at this point that this will all mean nothing really if Sundowns don't go on and win this tournament. It'll all be just a distant memory. Young Tabang Low. There's nothing to taba about if you're Tabang Low this afternoon. I doubt it could be an opportunity here for more. Sompakekana still wants to score. Oh, what a finish. Even after 20 goals, that's still great to see. And it's Julies who's got 2 now. Another Kimberley boy on the score sheet. Showing no mercy to their homeboys. 21 Jump Street. Samuel Julies. A Northern Cape boy here showing no mercy as well. He's got 2. It's difficult to keep up at the moment. By the way, they're down to 10 men for the moment now. Our Powerlines FC as Sundown keep going for more. This is extraordinary. Zeze. Could there be a goal for Calvin Marlin in this? He's out of his area, miles out of his area, Calvin Marlin. I think he's just itching to maybe get forward and get one himself. Here comes Sundowns again. Mampuru gets a cross in. But Henyekane played just behind Henyekane, who has been ruthless like the rest of his teammates. He's knocking it around. Here's Henyekane offside. Offside flag from Richard Ramacho. Calvin Marlin, who, like most people in the stadium, has just been a spectator. Look at the possession figures. You would have thought it'd be more, hey? You would have thought it would be more dominant on the part of Sundowns. And I suppose Powerlines have touched the ball occasionally without really causing too much hassles for the opposition. Now this I have never witnessed, and it's been something that you probably won't see for a very long time. Dr. Mampuru on the right-hand side. Kekana is in the box, playing like a striker this afternoon. 6 goals he's already got. Or is it 5? Here he comes again. Oh! Jumper Kekana. Now he's got 6. And matches Nyasha Musheku. As I said, they're scoring with just about every attempt on goal. Have a look at that. Oh, too much power. Too much power for the young keeper. It will be interesting to know how many goals Power United FC, or rather Powerlines FC, have conceded this season. Because Sundowns have now scored 22. I have to pinch myself every time I look at that scoreline. It is not a typo. Look at the goal attempts, 38, and they've scored 22 times. They've had 30 goals on target and they've scored 22 times. That is brutally efficient. Henyekane, stop the slaughter. No, I won't. Kekana gets a 7. He's now the top scorer. Now he can smile. Are you happy now, coach? 23-0. Sompo Kekana has 7. He can go for another record. As I said, I mentioned the name of a top goal scorer in a match. We've got 9 goals. So there's a real possibility here that that record could be smashed to pieces. I suppose referee Philip Tignani I suppose will get into trouble if he were to stop the match now. There's a chance here. It's been hot this afternoon for Powerlines FC. 23 degrees hot. They want more, and they're gonna get more. No, Dominguez miscue. It's a Dominguez miscue. Sompo Kekana can still get that record. Hendrik Harley, as I said, scored 9 goals in a game. So maybe Kekana with 2 more goals. The most recent record, as I said, of a high score was 16-0 that Amazulu, as I said, twice achieved, the most recently in 86. The likes of Big Face Vets have scored 14 times. Dominguez wants another goal here. He's on a hat-trick, is he? Yep, he is. Mukwene's also on a hat-trick. Actually, he's just got the one goal. Hard to keep up now. Drills it in and wide. As I said, for me, I just hope that Mamelodi Sundowns players will just hand over their jerseys to the Powerlines FC players. Just as a reminder of this day, the day it rained goals in Kimberley on a hot afternoon. Slambert. We still await that one goal. But Sundowns are not letting up. They're not about to hand out. There's no sentiment about it here. They mean business. Dominguez wants a hat-trick. Oh, and it's denied by the crossbar. Cheese Boy wanting to go for one for the photographers. I salute the professionalism of Mamelodi Sundowns once again. As I said, I cannot get over the maturity, professionalism that has been shown by Mamelodi Sundowns this afternoon. At no point have they disrespected their opponents. Although you might say 23-0 is as disrespectful as it comes. Make that 24-0. Offside. A bit of a reprieve for Powerlines FC. It stays 23-0. They have shown their opponents no mercy, but they've shown them plenty of respect. And I think this is something that can be learned from what Sundowns have done here this afternoon. Never mind the scoreline. It's how they've gone about it for me that's been memorable by Mamelodi Sundowns, with the consummate professionalism really from the men from Pretoria or Kyoto. Ezra Mnyandoro has got a touch of the cramps here. He hasn't played a lot of football. As I said, this is his first start of the season and his third appearance. Johan Niskins is the one who plotted it. It's all his fault. He could have shown mercy. Yeah, there's an injury here. 5 minutes to go. Have Sundowns declared a ceasefire, or will they carry on? Well, they've enjoyed their afternoon. They've seen more goals here this afternoon than they'll probably see in an entire season of football. They have given their fans a treat of Sundowns. But as I said, if Sundowns were to bow out in the next round of a tournament, this will all be meaningless. Because that's what it's ultimately about. It's not like you're adding goals to your goal difference, no. This is Dominguez Pelembe. Cuts inside. Ball into the middle again, but the cross is a little bit too deep, and it's gone behind for a goal kick. They're joining a rare forage upfield. He stayed back most of the time. And incredibly, looks as if it's going to be a clean sheet for Calvin Marlin here. Well, I say incredibly, not because I think Marlin is incapable of keeping a clean sheet, but because Powerlines FC have not managed to get a single goal. Just talking about record books. Messages coming in thick and faster from those who troll the record books. Alfie Kiunyadita just reminded me here that Archie Thompson scored 13 times against American Samoa for Australia in a World Cup qualifier in 2001. Australia won the game 31-0. But you do get those type of... that's why Australia eventually were moved out of that Oceania qualifying group, because they used to score like ridiculous score lines like that all the time. Kalembe. So all manner of records have been broken here, and poor old Cornelius Brandt has had to watch his young side being dismantled. I tell you what, nobody is showing any mercy, not even Philip Tingani, because he's going to add 3 more minutes. Samuel Juris, who came off the bench to score 2 goals on debut for Mamelodi Sundowns. One wonders how long it will be before we get to see him again. Bonjali. Dominguez. Henyekani, the local boy, wanting to add to his tally. Great save, keeper. Tabang Low stopping that one. It won't matter. It's been a special occasion nonetheless. The crowd turned up. They gave their side a big cheer when they came out. Every time they got the ball and did something, they gave them a big cheer. That's what it's about. It's the magic of this tournament. It would have been nice to see them play at their regular home ground, but the PSL are very strict about things like that. But you know, in England, you'll often find teams like Manchester United playing on a cabbage patch at some amateur side. There's a chance here in the FA Cup, but the PSL here have got very strict rules about things like that. Nice stuff there from Tabang Low, showing that he's still committed. He's still in there. Remains doing his job as best he can. Great block as well. There's Nyandoro. Can you see a pile driver from him? So 90 minutes nearly up. Philip Tingani to add 3 minutes. Well, they've seen enough. As I said, they've seen more goals today than they'll probably ever see in an entire year of football, because they hardly ever play football at this venue, and certainly not often that a Premiership side visits Kimberley. Although I do believe Sundowns have been here before in this competition. I think Ajax Cape Town have played a game or 2 here as well. So another chance for Kekana, generously hands it over to Leboham Mokoena for him to get his second of the game and make it 24-0. By the way, folks, I must apologize, we will not be having a highlights package. The show will not be long enough. just way too many goals. So generous there from Chompokekana, who could have gone for his 8th of the game, but he wants Lebohang Mokoena to get his brace as well. Calvin Ma, as we back with live pictures, Monjali confirming the scoreline there. 24-0. Sundowns have scored more points than the Cheetahs did last night against the Bulls. Chance here! And that one's gone behind. One minute remaining. Now Philip Tingani mercifully puts an end to all this brutality. Good to see now. Well, where's the shirt swapping? Or is that tradition gone now? I don't. Maybe the Powerlines players don't want to swap shirts. I don't know. Richard Henyakani on his return to his hometown to play in front of his hometown crowd. Weighed in as well with 5 goals. 5 of the best from him as well. The man who was the chief destroyer was Chompokekana. Not only did he score 7, but he was involved in just about everything out there. Calvin Marlin keeps a clean sheet in his 2nd appearance of the season, only his 2nd appearance. Mahapa, they can hold their heads up high. Yes, sure, the scoreline was a bit of a humiliation and a mauling, but it doesn't matter. Johan Neskens, salute to you, sir, for the professionalism that your team has shown here this afternoon. The slaughter has ended. It's Powerlines FC 0, Mamelodi Sundowns 24.